Okay, this is the coolest trick I've learned in my 20s. Ready? One hand. Well, here we are. A new month. This is a LaCroix. I have a sinus infection, so I cannot drink. I wanted to do this video completely ripping off my Lord and Savior, Cody Co. You know, for a moment there, I didn't want to make this because I don't want to completely rip him off. But if TikTok has taught me anything, it's that I've never had an original thought in my life. So, and he never turned 24, okay? He never made a video about no one likes you when you're 23. If anything, he ripped off Blink-182. So, I'm in the clear, baby. I don't know if you can tell, but I have makeup on. My bangs are really sweaty, so like truly, I couldn't be more of a mess. I'm sick. I don't know if you can tell from my throat or the Pedialyte back there on my shelf. And I'm heating up. So if that doesn't scream turning 24, then I don't know what. You know, and I know I'm not old. What is old, really? You know, as long as you're alive, you're young. I'm still young enough to date Leonardo DiCaprio, so. The song What's My Age Again by Blink-182 completely cursed anyone who ever turned 23. And I'm not saying that last year was bad solely because I was 23, but maybe? I'm not gonna come on here and just complain the whole time, you know. You got Fox News for that.
Sorry to this man.
You know, there are really great things that happened last year. I graduated college. I have a bachelor's degree. Who would have thought? Not me. I got into the Peace Corps. A lot of you don't know that, but yeah, and I'm obviously not there. Clearly, I'm still in the United States, but it's fine. Like, I still got in. It's definitely one of the biggest accomplishments I made. I started this channel, which was really scary, and it's still really scary because every time I start to film, I just think of all the people that could possibly watch this and judge me, but then I think, who cares? Life is short, and yeah, I fell in love with multiple fictional characters. So that's always fun because they'll never break your heart, and if they do, you can just rewatch the seasons when they didn't, or reread the sections of the book where they didn't. So beautiful. Oh yeah, I got Coda. I completely forgot that. It just feels like I've had him forever, but I got a puppy and I love that guy. He's amazing. He's the only man I love. I mean, besides my dad and my brother. Compare myself to other people who were 23 at one point and what they did at that point in their life. And I compare myself a lot to my mom. When she was turning 24, she had me. I was alive. I was alive and thriving. I was turning 1. How scary is that? I don't even have I'm not even in a relationship. And my mom was already married. I'm pretty sure they already had a apartment, or they were owning property. I own my car. I own my brain and my body. So I know that you shouldn't compare yourself, but I just think about that sometimes. I made it through my teens and I'm here now. And I think I am the version of myself that I would have liked. At least I try to. Got bangs again. That's another thing that happened this year. I got bangs. Okay, right now they're gonna do that because I can't control my sweat. My body is just fluctuating in degrees, so you're just gonna have to live with it. Okay, all right. So just like Cody Co, I'm going to look at a BuzzFeed article because whenever you feel alone, who's always there for you? That's right, BuzzFeed. Okay, let me take a little. This article came out in 2016. I was 19. It was a year after One Direction broke up. Okay, anyways. I'm fine. This image is no longer available. How am I supposed to laugh now that there's not a cool little GIF, you know? GIF. GIF. Remember when that's all people would argue about? 24 things you'll only understand if you're 24. Well, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am 24. Okay. So number 1, you furiously deny being in your mid-20s and prefer the term late, early 20s. I am in my early 20s. I don't know what you're talking about. Late 20s is 29. Number 2, it freaks you out that you are a proper real adult now. I still live with my parents. So, and the pandemic has very much halted a lot of my career choices. So I don't feel like a real proper adult. Okay, next. Number 3, but you still have absolutely no idea what you're doing. But to be fair, does anyone ever know what they're doing? No. Everyone's just pretending. Number 4. Yeah. Mom, I know you're watching this. That's true. I am the tech support of my entire family. And sometimes wherever I work, if people are older than me, I am tech support. But now there's people that are younger than me who know more. So, number 5. But there are some things that Did I write this article? BuzzFeed, hire me because I have a job, but I could always freelance. Number 5, but there are some things that the kids are doing these days that you just don't understand. Also, that's not true because I think I'm very hip. I understand all the jokes, all the TikTok jokes. That made me sound like I don't get it, but I do. I get it. I explain it to my friends, okay? I know all about the drama. Number 6, you find it easier to make conversation with a 40-year-old than an 18-year-old. That's not true. I am still super intimidated by adults. Number 7, you can't get away with having pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner anymore. I could. I just don't want to. So, no, you're wrong. I just don't like pizza. Number 8, and what's even stranger is that you don't even... I promise I did not read this article. Alright, that's funny. You got me, but you start to actually forget the names of people you went to school with. Yes and no. I remember people I went to school with, but what I do forget is I used to work at a daycare right out of high school. I forget the kids' names, even the kids that were my favorite, and I forget my coworkers that I worked with. I forget their names all the time. I don't know why. It's just that job. Any other job I've had, I remember. It's just the date. I don't know. Maybe it's because it was just really stressful. My brain just wants to block that out. Number 10, it has reached the tipping point where more of your friends are in a relationship than single. Well, thanks, BuzzFeed, for reminding me. Yeah, that's true. I have more friends that are engaged than are single, so I'm actually fine. We're in a panoramic, okay? I don't want to date anyone right now, okay? Because no, I don't have time. You don't go on spontaneous nights out anymore. This is only true because we are in a panoramic. We're in a pan dulce. But last year, I would go out. I was a partier. If you ask people that I did go out with, I would say no more times than I would say yes. And I think that's just a me thing because the people that I would go out with were older than me. So I don't think it has anything to do with age. I think it has to do with my personality type. Okay, number 12. Instead, you spend your weekend going to civilized birthday parties in reserved areas of nice bars. Nope. That's also not true. And number 13. You know how your parents felt when everyone was wearing 80s neon stuff in 2008. What were people wearing in 2016? I remember wearing crop tops, but not neon crop tops. Yeah, I don't get that. You failed, BuzzFeed. Number 14. Some of your friends are having real planned babies that aren't dogs. Yeah. I don't know if they're all planned. I don't know. Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know. Was it planned? If you're watching this, friends who are with child, put it down in the comments. Okay, the one photo that loads is the Kylie Jenner photo. Number 15, all the hottest celebs are significantly younger than you. Nope. How old is she? I don't know how old Kylie is. She's like 22, right? She is 23. So yeah, she's not significantly younger than me. Ha! Number 16, and if you got magically discovered on some talent show, you wouldn't be impressively young. Yeah. Number 17, you really thought you had a proper career. Ugh. Way to hit me where it hurts, BuzzFeed. You really thought you'd have a proper career by now. Well, fuck. I had a plan, but the universe or God or whomever just laughed at me and said, nope, you need to learn to stop planning and start being spontaneous. So, number 18, in fact, when you were 13, you were pretty sure you'd own a house, be married, and have a 7-year-old child by this point. No. And if you rewatch what I said at the beginning, I am not ready for that. So, no. Even when I was 13, I knew that no. Number 19, and it terrifies you to think about what... See, this is what I'm saying. I don't have an original thought. And it terrifies you to think about what your parents were doing at your age. Maybe I did write this. Number 20, you're closer to your 30th birthday than your 18th. Fuck you. Thanks for reminding me that I'm closer to my 30th. It's fine. I'd like to turn 30, so then I could be like 13 going on 30. 30 and flirty and thriving. 21, some of the time you really love being an adult and feel very mature. You can stay in whenever you like, and if you wanted to, you could have cake for breakfast. Yeah. Number 22, but most of the time it all feels a bit much. Okay. I don't even have the fun little gif to like make this a little nicer. Number 23, you know you can still achieve so much in the... Why do they have to word it like that? In those 6 little years until you're 30. Well, number 24, and you've still got tons of life ahead of you. But still less life than you've ever had before. Yay. Let's look at the comments. This depressed me on a deep level. Fuck. Well, thanks for the panic attack, BuzzFeed. Yeah, you're lucky I go to therapy now. Otherwise, I would be spiraling.
Don't worry, I did spiral. I had a little bit of a panic just the next day. Thank you, BuzzFeed. Love you.
This post just made me so sad. Well, I'm glad we're not alone. That was kind of shitty. But still less life than you've ever had before. I don't think that's true because right now I've lived for 24 years. And considering the life expectancy rate, I actually have more life ahead of me than behind me. So, fuck you, BuzzFeed. I just spit everywhere. But good thing you're wearing a mask, right? Now I'm gonna go watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer because I'm still cool. And Allison Hannigan was 23 when she starred in that show. So, I could still star in a TV show. I wanted to make a video about me turning another year because this is my first birthday on this channel. You watching this, I hope that your day and your week is better than last week. I don't know. I don't want to jinx anyone, but I do. I hope that your upcoming year gets better. If you have a birthday this week, happy birthday. That was awkward. And if not, then happy another day living. That's exciting. Your body is still functioning, so that's fun. Dye your hair because life is short. That's another thing I did this year. I dyed my hair multiple colors. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week or when I feel like it because I'm very unpredictable, just like life.